Hey friends, and welcome back to another video. My name is Monet. I am a licensed massage therapist, and on this channel I love to post vlogs, behind the scenes, and business tips such as this video right here. So let's get into today's video. Okay guys, let's get into these tips. Excuse my camera if my camera looks a little crunchy, a little disoriented. Y'all, I have a Canon EOS M50. I don't know. I honestly do not know how to work the darn thing, but I feel like I just got blurry. Wait a minute. That might be right. Okay. Is that right? Okay, anyway. Alright, so in today's video, guys, is a sit-down business chat. And as I am preparing my business to get ready for taxes for 2023, I was like, wait a minute, this might be a good topic to share with my YouTube subscribers. So let's hop right into it. Some of the things that I use for preparing for taxes include apps. I love to use two specific apps on my phone that helps me. But in the beginning of my business, I think, okay, so most of you know that I've been in business now for 3 years, so each year is a little different for me when I go to my tax preparer and prepare for my taxes at the end of the year. So I learn new things throughout the year. And when I first started, I really didn't have anybody to help me. I just kind of like just went through things that I was Googling and researching and kind of tips from YouTube. But I ultimately had to figure it out, ask questions from my tax preparer. So I'm going to share with you guys some of the things that I've learned along the way that could possibly help you as you go throughout this year, or are simply now preparing for your taxes, so that you don't get caught up with the IRS, because baby,
who finna pay the IRS?
Anyway, let's get started. I do have my journal. I wrote down some tips. It's not a lot of tips, but I wrote down some tips for you guys. So I'm going to start screen recording my phone so I can show you the first app in my phone that I use. Well, this is the only app I'm going to show you, because the other one is kind of private because I currently use it and I don't want you guys to see all of my business. Okay, I've talked about it in the past, but I can't show you on screen recording. So I'm going to start screen recording. Turn the microphone off. And here we go. So if you didn't see it, I opened up Smart Receipts, which you can see now on the phone. But yes, I opened up Smart Receipts, and we're going to go to the plus in the top right hand corner. Okay, and so this is your current tax year. So I'm going to put year 2022. And my start date will be from January 2022 until December 31st, 2022. Then in the currency, I want to make sure that my dollar amount is going to be in the current currency that I use, which is United States dollars. Then I'm going to go to the comment section and just give myself a note of what this year consists of. So massage therapy business year 2022, something like that. And if you have a different business, you can put it here. Just any comments that you want, you can add it in this section. Then I'm going to click done and done again. Okay, so now that you see at the top here, it says year 2022. This is the year that you're going to begin calculating and collecting your receipts. So also under here, you see that it says total $0. So I'm going to hit the plus sign in the middle. All right, you guys, so this is where you're going to be importing your receipts, right? So you can add a picture, you can text it, or you can import it, which is the same thing as adding the picture, right, from your phone. So I want to text only because I don't have a receipt with me. So I'm going to hit text only. All right, text only. Let's say I went to Dollar General. So Dollar General. The price I spent at Dollar General was $20. What did I get? Okay, category. Let's click category. Let's scroll. It's not entertainment because I'm buying sheets, you guys. I spent $20 on some bed sheets for my massage bed. So let me see, what can I put this under? I could do other. But let's see. So we're going to do other, or other or managed categories. And at the top here, I'm going to put the plus sign. So this category is going to be massage supplies or just supplies. I'm going to put spa supplies. Okay, now that I got my spa supplies down here at the bottom, I'm going to go back and change this from other to spa supplies, right? Comment, purchase bed sheets for massage bed. Bam. And is it reimbursable? Absolutely is reimbursable, because you just spent money from the business for the business, so that you can absolutely write this off on your taxes, as long as you have your receipts that you are not collecting from your Smart Receipts app at the end of the year. So after I've done that, I'm going to hit done. And you now have your very first calculated and collected Dollar General spa receipt. Easy. Also, you guys, I like to mention that the Smart Receipt app is completely free. It is an easy way for you to collect your receipts throughout the year and use them inside of your business or for your business. This is going to help you keep up with everything that you're spending, because also at the top, you guys, remember, the total is going to show you, it's going to start adding up every single month. As you go on, it's going to separate the months and tell you what you spent in this month, what you spent in this month, what you spent in this month. Then at the end of the year, you can actually download them as a PDF file, print them out, and take them to the tax office, so that now you have your receipts on file that are also calculating your expenses. And all you have to do is print out your income and take it to your tax preparer. I'm sorry. So that was my first tip, you guys, is to make sure that you are capturing every single receipt that you are spending and collecting in your business. You want to make sure that you keep every single receipt on file, even when you go out to dinner or to lunch or to brunch with friends. If you're sitting at the table and you bring up anything about business, that is not a tax write-off for you, because now you're sitting at this table and your lunch or brunch went from mingling to, we need to have a business conversation because this is something that is helping me improve. Save that receipt, take a picture of it, upload it to your Smart Receipt app, so at the end of the year, you can get reimbursed for spending that money. That is key. Education is king. So make sure you download it today. It's free. Start today, okay? The second tip I have for you guys is a QuickBooks. Most of you know from my previous vlogs that I use QuickBooks accounting for managing my accounts in my business. I did get this tip from my tax preparer. He told me that it'll be much easier, and it has been, because the first year what I used to do was rely on Square, which is good, but I was capturing money from different angles, so Square wasn't giving me a full on picture. I would like to say it wasn't giving me a full picture of how much money I actually was making in my spa. But using QuickBooks, I am allowed to link all of my bank accounts to this platform, and it calculates every amount of dollar that's moving in and moving out of my business. And I love it because it's giving me true numbers. Now, let me tell y'all, the thing about QuickBooks,
it's difficult to manage.
I will say it's beginner friendly, but it's not beginner friendly, because you have to go in and manage your tags, manage your categories, all of these things to make it make sense. It is a little more advanced, but once you get used to something like Smart Receipts and seeing how things are calculated, expenses, income, all this stuff, QuickBooks will come natural. But it's accurate. It's very accurate, and it gives your clients, give your tax preparer a lot more to go on, so that you are not giving false information to the IRS that will possibly eat you up in the future. So take a look at something like QuickBooks, kind of play around on the platform and see if you like it. It might work for you. It took me a minute to get used to it. I'm not lying. It took a minute. But I got it, and I'm actually excited to go to my tax preparer this year, because I've took a lot of pride this year in sitting down and actually reviewing this platform and making sure that my accountant was up to date. So I'm excited. And a little impromptu tea. If anybody is out there and needing assistance with setting up your QuickBooks or light help with setting up your income and expenses, just let me know. I will be glad to help some of you out in that area, because it is important. It is not the time in December to be scared and like, oh my God, I don't want to file my taxes. No, we have to start in January. So that's why I'm doing this video, so you can start now, so next year you're not scared, because it's important. You have to do it. You can't run from it. It's important.
I had to take me a little coffee break, y'all. I feel like I got cotton balls in my mind. Yeah, you mean, I'm sorry, I don't know. I think I'm talking too fast.
You want to make sure that you take your tax preparer every single category that you have from your booking portal, right? So you want them to see the income from your client swiping and paying for their services. You want them to see the taxes that you spent in your business, as well as your fees that Square is charging you to use. So if you use Square and if you get any of their loans, you know, Square offer you loans depending on how much money you spent or use with them. They give you loans, but you can also write that off on your tax income when you take it to your tax preparer. So you want to make sure you're taking all of that. Another tip I have for you guys, the final tip that I have for you guys, are the steps that I use to keep up with my income and expenses in my business when I first started out in 2019. One way you can calculate your income is by using an online booking system such as Square or Acuity. The reason I suggest this is because they keep track of every sale that you make inside of your business. So at the end of the year, all you have to do is go in and print out your form that they provide, and it will calculate all of your expenses and all of the fees that they've charged you to use their platform. As far as your income is, that is a great way to track your income. As far as your expenses, use Smart Receipt. It's free. All you have to do is remember, make sure you remember to calculate and capture every single receipt that has been used in your business. Those are the only two forms that you need to take to your tax preparer: income and expenses. Income and expenses. That is all that they need. They need to see how much money you made and how much money you spent, so they can see what was your profit, and they're going to tax you off your profit, and that is what you have to pay back or owe to the IRS, or the IRS owe you. So that's all you have to do, guys. Please don't make it hard. It's really not that hard. People don't explain this, but it's so simple. I am not an accountant. I am not a lawyer. I am not a CPA. I'm none of that. I'm just giving you guys the tips that I've used in my business, and so far they are working. They have helped me a lot in my tax preparer. He says it's easier for him to do my taxes, so I wanted to share it with you. I hope this video helps someone out there, because like I said, when I first started my business, I didn't have this. I didn't have anybody out there that can give me the information or show me how to do this properly. I was just afraid, but I wanted to share it with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Leave me a comment so that I can continue to do more. Also, you guys, if you made it this far to the end of the video, I want you to comment the affirmation down in the comments. I will be better today than I was yesterday. I'm going to say it one more time. I will be better today than I was yesterday. That is our daily affirmation. Go ahead and put it in the comments so I know you made it this far. Thank you. Bye-bye.